You have that kind of relationship with your mom where you wish that Hallmark made a card that said something like, I'm only sending this card because I'm your daughter and you're my mom and I feel obligated to send the card. Something that's not all mushy and says stuff that you're not really feeling. Don't you think Hallmark would make millions of dollars if someone would wise up and make that type of card? But here's one of the things I bet that the reason that someone doesn't create a card like that is because if you think about it, most people would think, well, I couldn't give a card like that to my mother because that would be rude. That would be mean. But the truth is, everything's about the intent, right? And it's all about what you feel, what you think. And when you're having a difficult relationship with your mom, when you're having that that antagonistic relationship, or you have different views, or you see her as, why did you do this, why did you make these choices, and it's still triggering you as an adult, you're still, you can have those conversations with her that you think, oh no, I'm fine, I'm just going to keep her over there, and I've worked it all through and I'm good. But yet you're still triggered, and you're triggered because when it comes time to buy a card on a holiday or Mother's Day or her birthday, you don't really want to say something that you don't mean, but yet you feel this obligation to be that daughterly duty. Let me tell you, if that's you, one of the most powerful gifts you can give to yourself is to allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Allow yourself to have the thoughts. And then, even more powerful, is to sit privately somewhere where you won't be overheard and just say it out loud. Pretend like she's sitting right across from you and say it out loud. I always felt that you blah blah blah. Whatever it is that how you finish the sentence, however your mind finishes the sentence. Because I can promise you, if you're keeping it to yourself, if you're feeling obligated and your relationship is strained, there's a lot of negative conversation going on in the back of your mind that's fueling your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, and that energy has got to go somewhere. So when you give yourself the gift, that precious, powerful gift of getting it out of your head, out of your mind, and allowing yourself to feel your feelings and think what you're thinking, now you've got it out. What do you want to do with it? Do you want to talk to someone? Do you want to say, you know what, I'm ready to move on and heal with this? Then definitely reach out, because if that's what you're feeling, if that's what you're being called to do, that's your higher self letting you have this opportunity to let go of it, be healed from it, and stop being triggered by this. Or you can keep feeling obligated or have this strained relationship. We are getting these downloads constantly, continuously, but we've been so anesthetized from our higher self, from the spiritual part of us. Remember, there's a spiritual side of you and a physical side of you. And when you're blocking the spiritual side of you, every life seems like it's such a struggle. It seems like everything's hard because you think you have to keep figuring things out, setting boundaries, being stronger. And that's not what it's about. It's about allowing the physical and the spiritual to work as one, and know that you deserve to feel what you're feeling, to say what you're thinking. And if that's not enough, work with someone who is going to guide you in a way that works to your highest and best opportunity to live your highest life. So just in case that thought ever came to you about buying one of those Hallmark cards or any kind of greeting card, give yourself permission to say, why do I not really want to send this type of card? Because you deserve to feel what you feel and think what you think. But if there's agony, anguish, anger, frustration, obligation, anxiety, anything like that, that you're feeling towards another person, all you're doing is constantly coming up against a brick wall. And that's like, you're running headlong into that brick wall. So how many times do you want to bump your head and hit your head and keep feeling that pain before you're ready to say, I'm done with this. I'm done. You deserve it. You deserve to live your best life ever. If you have any questions, leave some comments. I'd love to hear them. In the meantime, be true to yourself, be authentic to yourself, and love your life. Ciao for now.